Alright, what's up y'all? It's your girl Miss Tell It All back again with another video. First things first, like always, I want to give a shout out to my nigga Rob, the one with the tattoos, like I always say on all my videos, shout out to him. But for this video, I'm gonna slow it down a little because someone close to me advised me that I get a little bit too rowdy in my videos, and I just can't help that. It's just when I get passionate about something, I always tend to get that way. But anyways, today I just wanted to talk to y'all about our government. And first things first, it pretty much go back to farmers. If you all don't know, farmers put chemicals inside of our fruits, inside of our vegetables, inside of meats, whatever they're growing. They put chemicals ordered by the United States of America to make these products bigger and to make more of the product to sell in the market. And these chemicals may include dye or any type of whatever they put into these foods, and they're selling it to us. And we go out to these stores and we purchase these these fruits and these vegetables, these meats and everything. I know you guys heard of clone meat or fake chicken. They say KFC had it. I think they said Churches or whatever had it. But yeah, it's fake reprocessed food that they're selling to us and that they're giving us, and we're buying it. And pretty much when you think about it, if you're eating things with all these different chemicals and the inside of it is doing things to our body, is making our bodies not well, is imbalancing things that's supposed to be balanced, you can kind of say. So it's causing us to get sick, and I feel like that's where the whole people dying of natural causes come in at. I think it's the food that we consumed over the years and just other things, our everyday lives, whatever a person may have been doing in their lives, plus the chemicals in the food that may have caused them to die. But I personally don't believe in a person dying of natural causes. You just died. I mean, if you're young, that's really impossible to me, I feel, if you're young. But maybe if you're older, elderly, it's more possible. But still, the fact remains that there's chemicals being given to us and being put in our foods that we eat on a daily basis. And over the years, I really believe that these chemicals do something to our bodies. So in other words, we're receiving food that's been basically tricked into being bigger, tricked into being, more of a quantity. And we're buying these things and we eat it, we get sick, and now all of a sudden we have to go to the doctor or to the hospital because we're not feeling well. And we have to have what most of you know is health insurance. And a lot of us don't, because in this economy, things are bad, which I'm not surprised, but everybody does not have health insurance. Is the leading cause of Americans in this country that don't have health insurance is growing by the day, is growing as we speak. Health insurance is very expensive and it does not cover much. So if we go to the hospital because of this illness or whatever is wrong with us, now we have to have insurance in order for us to be covered. We don't have the right coverage. We're not getting anything done to us. We're just going to get stabilized and then we're going to be sent about our way. And it's not right. It's really not right. But either way it goes, when you think about it, you have to pay anyways for the ambulance. If you get transmitted to an ambulance, if you go to emergency room or whatever, you have to pay the cost out of pocket, even if you don't have insurance. Whatever they did to you, I mean, you have some doctors that'll do unnecessary procedures to you just to get more money out of you. But basically, like I said, it goes from the farms to the markets, and from the markets to our bodies, and from our bodies we get sick, and from being sick we go to the hospital. From the hospital we get stabilized. After we get stabilized, we get sent home. And when you think about it, in that process, how much money we have had to come out of our pockets with, from grocery shopping to medical bills and you know, so on and so forth. But one of my best friends told me that doctors pretty much get paid for their knowledge, that the nurses are the ones that do everything. So, you know, shout out to the nurses. I respect them because most of the nurses that I have ran across from going to doctors, you know, they have been very polite, nice, you know, they're so concerned, but the doctors are the ones that really don't care in some sense. You maybe have some, or one out of 10 doctors that really care about whether or not you live or die, but majority of the doctors really only care about what type of health insurance you have, or if you have any health insurance for that matter. But I'm in the medical field. I have a degree in medical billing and coding, and it's so sad because at the jobs that I've had and the things that I've seen, you have elderly people, 70, 80, you know, and they have these high deductibles that they'll never meet, and they have to meet their deductible before their insurance will cover anything. And more than likely, if they need a procedure done that's life threatening, or you know, just need to be seen period, they can't get the treatment that they need because they're not going to meet these deductibles. So in my case, I feel like insurance is the biggest scam out there. Whether it's health insurance, it's car insurance, insurance period is like the biggest scam because they don't cover anything. They just make us believe that they are so beneficial to us, but they really don't cover anything. That's just something else that was created to take the money that we already don't have from us and out of our pockets. And it's really sad, and I'm not, you know, I'm not sure how that's going to stop or what's going to change that, but it is what it is. I mean, it's just sad. But yeah, like I, you know, the chemicals that we're being fed, we have to pay for these foods in the market. We have to have health insurance, have to pay for health insurance, have to pay our deductibles, we have to pay out of pocket. You know, it's like we're paying all this money in the end to do what? If we have a serious medical condition and we don't have any insurance, what are we going to do? More than likely we're going to just die if it's that serious. And I feel like we're paying the government all of our money to basically just die. And you know, that sums it up in a sense. But like for the women with kids, you know, the Department of Children and Families, they are supposed to be here to help us get by, you know, while we're not working, or help us get by if we are working and our income is low. But most moms know that it's not really worth, you know, the hype of what people make DCF seem like it really is. They don't help moms out as much as people think they do. It's like they get in our business. Okay, where you stay, everywhere you move at, they want to know every job you have. They want to know your kid's name, the father's name, the that. They want to know everything about you. If you have a car, what kind of car you drive. I still don't know how that's relevant, how that even matter, why that even matters. But they get into your business and they don't help much. They give you what, like $200 I think every month. And if it's you, your child, you know, if you have multiple children or you stay with a spouse or whoever, you know, what is $200 a month gonna do? You know, it's bad because the prices of housing in our government, in our world, is going up as well. So everything around us is basically a setup when you think about it. Everything, you know, even to people who sell weed, you know. So I'm not saying I'm pro weed. You know, go sell weed, yeah, go, you know, go do that. But the government only made, you know, weed sale illegal because they're not making any profit off of it. If they was making money off of people that sold weed, they wouldn't care. They would not, you know. And I'm not condoning people who smoke weed, but weed is literally, like Cat Williams said, it's literally a plant. It has nothing chemically in it that's gonna kill you, that's gonna mess you up. It's a natural herb. It's a natural plant. And that's just like going outside and picking up any random plant, crumbling it up and just smoking it. whatever. But I don't condone it because it's still a drug. But I'm just saying, you know, it's not as bad as the government makes it seem. They know that because weed is also used for cataracts. It's used for, you know, other things that people may, you know, that people may need. You know, do the research, look it up on the computer. You know, that's another thing. The government don't believe that black people, or any people for that matter, is going to actually do research on things. Go read a book, go search the web, you know, do these things because they feel like we're ignorant. You know, we're not going to actually take the time out to see if every little thing that they tell us is true. But people believe it. They believe everything that is told to us. They believe everything that they see. They believe everything that they read. And that's the reason why, you know, as people, we're so lost today, because we're being told all these lies, and we're being led to believe something that's not right, or that's not true. So you know, our government is very misleading, and it's just really sad because we're not benefiting at all from what we're given. You know, we're giving our blood, sweat, you know, blood, sweat and tears, excuse me, you know, to survive out here, but we're not getting nothing back in return. It's like as the years go by, it's getting harder and harder to, you know what I'm saying, to just maintain and to be stable. But that's pretty much, you know, that pretty much sums up the video. You know, just the checkpoints is just farmers. You know, they get paid by the government to put these chemicals inside of foods to make them grow faster, to make them be bigger. You know, that's the reason why natural fruits and natural vegetables don't taste the same as they should. Fruits like strawberries and like fruits that's naturally sweet. It just, the next time you get a chance, just taste a strawberry and just see, you know, go on the computer and do research. Strawberries are supposed to be sweet, but they're not. They're like a bitter taste, and it's the chemicals that they're putting in these things to, you know, to make them bigger, but they're not really tasteful. They're not healthy. It goes from the farms to our markets. We buy it with our money. We take it home. Then it goes into our bodies, and we have to go to the hospital. We have to pay money to see a doctor. We have to pay money to have procedures done. We have to pay money if we get transported to an ambulance. It's ridiculous, you know. Then after that, we have to pay our insurance you know, every month, and but it's our government, you know. And the sad part about it is they are like some of the most messed up people. Like the government, they have drug dealers in high places. They have drug addicts in high places, maybe alcoholics. You know, some of the people in the government are just as screwed up, but they'll never show that side, you know, to us. It's never going to be exposed, so you might as well not even wait for it. But yeah, like basically the moral of this whole topic, the video, is to get you guys, us, me, myself, you know, as people, just read more, you know, read more, pay more attention to what's real, and stop believing everything that you see and everything that you hear. Believe what you know is real within your heart, you know what I'm saying, because your heart won't lie to you as an individual. And you know, we all know what's going on. It's just that some of us are afraid to voice it. But it is what it is. So it's your girl, Miss Tell It All, once again with another video. Hope you guys liked it, appreciate it, and I hope you learned something from it. One love.